This is the line at the opening of the first KFC in China in 1987. For months, there were lines stretching 100 meters just to get a taste of the Colonel's chicken. Today, there are over 10,000 KFC locations in China. It isn't just KFC though. In 2023, there were 6,800 Starbucks locations, 5,400 McDonald's, 2,900 Pizza Huts, 1,500 Burger Kings, and 3,500 Subways. Each of these companies wants a bite of the irresistible Chinese market, racing to expand as fast as possible. Starbucks and McDonald's are each opening a new Chinese location every 12 hours on average. To lure Chinese consumers into their restaurants, American fast food chains have to offer a Western experience with a Chinese spin on it to appeal to local tastes. This gives the Chinese consumer enough novelty to make the experience exciting, but not so much that it becomes uncomfortable and confusing. KFC had to adapt to sustain and grow its operations in China. The novelty of its Western brand wouldn't be enough to sustain a customer base and fuel growth long term. It had to adapt to Chinese tastes, and it has done so very successfully. On the menu of a Chinese KFC, you could expect to find seaweed chicken rice, chicken mushroom congee, or maybe you might want to try the egg and vegetable soup. For dessert, how about an egg tart? Of course, you can still find KFC classics available in the US, but to appeal to the wider Chinese market, adapting the menu was essential. American fast food chains didn't just add Chinese dishes to their menus though, they also got creative. For example, McDonald's Cola Chicken. That's right, Coca-Cola Chicken. It uses Coke to add a sweet flavor to the chicken, which is a staple of Chinese cuisine. There's more though. Starbucks, which has become wildly popular in China, hasn't adapted its menu all that much. This is surprising given that China is a tea-dominated society. To win over the Chinese market, Starbucks instead capitalized on Chinese tea house culture, adapting it to coffee. In China, parents are expected to engage with their children's lives, spending quality time with them, and the children are expected to maintain a strong bond with their parents throughout. Starbucks, understanding Chinese culture, created a place which appeals to the youth by incorporating Western culture, but also appeals to parents by creating a traditional tea house atmosphere. This is why Chinese Starbucks stores are up to 40% larger than their American counterparts. They need more seating space to ensure that customers can sit down and talk over some coffee. Now pair that with the lack of large seating areas in dense Chinese urban areas, and Starbucks had a recipe for success. Take for example, Starbucks' Reserve Roastery in Shanghai. It's 30,000 square feet. Location is also key, and Western brands strategically bought real estate located near important historical sites such as Tiananmen Square. All highly dynamic, fast-paced places in Chinese cities. This is what fast food also represents, a fast-paced, modern lifestyle. It is a bite into Western consumer culture, and is therefore also a status symbol. This is also due to the perceived superior food integrity standards of American brands. When it comes to food integrity, consistency is very important. Chinese consumers feel that American companies won't cheat in the way that Chinese companies will. Food scandals are commonplace in China. Anything from tainted baby formula, fake eggs, and mislabeled meats. American fast food restaurants are generally clean and well maintained and are widely believed to hold themselves to much higher standards than their Chinese counterparts. Their success in China hinges on clever cultural adaptation, creative menu adjustments, and an understanding of local preferences. The appeal lies in offering a blend of Western experiences with a Chinese twist. Strategic location choices and perceived superior food integrity standards contribute to these brands thriving in China's dynamic culinary scene. If you made it this far, thanks for watching, and if you enjoyed this video, please consider subscribing to WorldWorks, and I would be very grateful if you could leave your feedback in the comments.